we're gonna do an ish drawing today. And the ish drawing is super fun because you start with a Sharpie. You also need the paintbrush out of your art kit. And in the Sharpie, what I like to do first with a Sharpie is you're gonna draw your picture. Now you have to choose something ish-ish. Which if you remember the story, and I put it in the slides so you could see it. The story, in fact I might even reread it today. Story is about not feeling like you're very good at something. And so you just give up. But the sister reminded him that it's kind of rocket-ish, it's kind of plant-ish, it's kind of vase-ish. So she was reminding him it's beautiful, and she hung up his drawings everywhere. So that's kind of what we're doing, is we're looking at what we're not the best at, and then we're saying ish, and we're gonna make it beautiful, because what we wanna do is make sure everyone feels free to try, even if you're not the best at it. It's okay, because if you don't try, you'll never get better. So I'm gonna do mine. Mine is going to be piano-ish, and you're gonna write at the top, I am piano-ish. And you're just gonna draw a picture with lines, just a line picture, not filling it in, just lines of your picture. So it doesn't have to be amazing. It's just a quick picture with lines. And I'm gonna draw my keyboard. And once you've drawn all the lines, you're kind of done with the black Sharpie. Now, what you can see here is I wrote I am piano-ish, and I drew my piano. Now the fun part is you take your watercolor. It has to be really wet to get these wet. So I'm gonna turn my water on just a teensy bit. And this is where you make the colors really come alive. So this is where you can really turn this painting with the watercolor. It's the watercolor that makes the magic happen. And start making this whole thing become wow. And the point here is that we went from a boring piece of art with something that we don't feel like we're that snazerific at, and then now we're going to turn it into something gorgeous, and we're going to make it come alive. And the reason that we want it to come alive is because we want to get better at it. We want to allow ourselves to try. Even though Mrs. Rogers is truly pretty terrible at piano right now, I want to have the freedom to try. Maybe you're truly terrible at math right now. You should have the freedom to try. And you should be able to add your voice to what we're learning and talking about. So it's okay to make something beautiful out of something that feels really scary. And all of a sudden, my piano is turning into something quite majestical. I'm going to use some of this blue here at the end. And I'm going to make it look like beautiful singing notes. And suddenly, what I was ish at is really gorgeous. Take some time on this. Spend more than 5 minutes on it. Because if you spend more than 5 minutes on it, it's going to become a gorgeous piece of art. And I want a picture this close. I want a really good one with the words and the picture in it, so I can really see it. I want to print it out and make a whole collage.